Hi friend, this is Pastor Lucas Pin and this is our snack for the journey. And this week we are in the letter to the Hebrews. Very important letter, a letter that explains the Old Testament, how the Old Testament is revealed in the New Testament with the coming of the Messiah, Christ. What the Old Testament had to say about that, and how that is going to change now because the Messiah is here with us. So it's a great letter, and you need to have a kind of some knowledge of the Old Testament so you understand what the author is telling here and sharing with us. Is a great letter. Some people think that Paul wrote, some people think that Apollos wrote, Barnabas wrote, some people think that Priscilla wrote, and some people believe that Luke wrote, but the teaching is from Paul. Paul was teaching, preaching, Bible study, and Luke was just writing down. Some people believe that Paul is the author, but we don't know for sure. But it's a great letter. It's a great letter. So before I read the verse for today, I'd like to encourage you to subscribe to our channel, to share this video with your friends and family, and help us to bless other people. Let's take a look in the verse for today. It's chapter 12, verse 15. Chapter 12, verse 15 it says, "See to it that no one misses the grace of God, and that no bitter root grows up to cause trouble and defile many." See to it that no one misses the grace of God, the grace of God. And it's a very important text for us and a very important message for us. And he's telling the person to whom they were writing, he's telling, hey, you have to be sure that nobody misses the grace. That is the biggest challenge for all of us in our Christian journey, is to miss the grace. Why? Because we think that we can add something, not only to our salvation, but to our Christian life. We can do it by ourselves. We don't need the grace of God, and we miss that. And the author say, hey, make sure nobody misses that. We cannot save ourselves. We cannot do anything by ourselves when it comes to faith in Christ and walking with Christ. It's by grace. It's by grace, totally by grace, and it's very important for us to understand. Grace is an unmerited favor. We do not deserve. Period. There is nothing that you can add to what Christ did for you. Nothing. You just receive that by faith. It's a gift. And we receive by faith. Don't miss that. Don't miss that. Don't try to compensate. Don't try to help God to save you. Don't try to get saved by yourself. You cannot do it. Salvation is by faith alone and by grace alone. There is nothing that we can do to add, to improve our salvation. Don't miss that. Don't miss that. It is by grace alone. And it has to be repeated because it's a normal. Because we do not deserve, we think that we own something. We have to do something to help. There is nothing. You have to be thankful. You have to believe, to accept, and be thankful. That's it. If not, you're going to miss. You're going to miss the grace, the favor that God offered to you. unmerited. We do not merit. We do not deserve anything. He decided to give it to us freely. Just believe, receive, be grateful. And that is the message here. And that is a great message. And this is our snack for today. God bless you.